Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are tackling Leetcode problem 712, minimum ASCII delete sum for two strings. This is a really interesting problem that combines string manipulation with dynamic programming. It sounds a bit technical with the ASCII part, but I'll break it down so it's super clear. Let's get started. First, let's understand what we're being asked to do. We are given two strings, let's call them string 1 and string 2. Our goal is to make these two strings identical by deleting characters. However, there's a cost. Every time we delete a character, we add its ASCII value to a running total. We want to find a way to make the strings equal, such that this total sum of deleted ASCII values is as small as possible. To visualize the cost, remember that computers store characters as numbers. For example, the letter A is 97, B is 98, and so on. If you decide to delete the letter A from your string, you pay 97 points. If you delete Z, you pay 122 points. So we prefer deleting A over Z if we have a choice, because A is cheaper. So we have these two strings, we can delete characters from the first string, or the second string, or both. Eventually, what remains must be exactly the same. We want to do this efficiently. A key insight here is to think about what we keep. If we want the cost of deleted characters to be minimal, that means we want the characters we keep, the ones that form the common subsequence, to have the maximum possible total ASCII value. Let's walk through the first example to see this in action. We have the word see and the word eat. We want to make them equal. One way to do this is to turn both words into EA. To do that, we have to delete the S from C. The ASCII value for S is 115. Then, we have to delete the T from eat. The value for T is 116. If we add those up, 115 plus 116 gives us 231. This turns out to be the lowest possible cost. Just to prove why that previous answer was good, let's look at a bad option. We could just delete almost everything and make both strings equal to the letter A. But look at the cost. We'd delete S and E from the first word, and E and T from the second. The math adds up to 433. That is way more expensive than 231. So simply finding any common string isn't enough. We need the one that saves the most expensive characters. Just a quick heads up. We'll be walking through the logic and solution using Python, but don't worry if that's not your main language. The logic is universal. I'll be showing the full code for Java, C++, and JavaScript towards the end of the video, so stick around for that. This problem is a classic candidate for dynamic programming. We can build a table where each cell represents a subproblem. Let's say we're looking at a part of string 1 and a part of string 2. If the characters at our current position are the same, great. We don't need to delete them, so the cost doesn't go up. But if they are different, we have a choice. We can either delete the character from string 1 or delete the character from string 2. We simply calculate both options and pick the one that results in a lower total cost. Before we get into the code, let's talk about the real reason people fail at Leetcode. It's not because they can't reverse a linked list. It's because they break their daily streak. I built my daily to-do specifically to solve this. You can set Solve Daily Leetcode as a routine task. This means it reminds you to complete your routine tasks every day. It's a dedicated system to force you to be consistent, which I also use to remind myself to upload these videos every day. If you're watching this channel, you're trying to improve, so this tool makes sure you actually show up to do it. I also want to be 100% transparent about how this app will grow. I am an indie developer, not a big corporation. I will never take away a free feature you already use. Core features like repeating tasks remain free forever. However, as I add new server-heavy features, they will be part of the premium plan to help cover the costs of running the app. Also, the price of premium will go up every time I ship a major new feature, so the best time to get involved is right now while it's early. Check it out at the link in the description. Okay, we've talked about the big picture and the logic. Now let's see what this looks like as actual code. I'll put the full solution up on the screen first. Alright, here is the complete Python solution. It might look a bit dense with the loops and indices, but the logic follows exactly what we just discussed. We set up a grid, fill in the edge cases, fill in the center, and the answer waits for us in the bottom right corner. Let's break this down into smaller chunks to really understand it. First, we grab the lengths of our two strings, calling them M and N. Then we create our table, called DP. Notice we make the table slightly bigger than the strings, one row and one column extra. This represents the case where one of the strings is completely empty. This is crucial for our base cases. Now we fill the first row and the first column. Think about what the first column means. It means the second string is empty. If string 2 is empty, the only way to make string 1 match it is to delete every single character in string 1. So we loop through and calculate the cumulative cost of deleting everything so far. We do the exact same thing for the first row, which represents string 1 being empty. We just sum up the cost of deleting characters from string 2. This is the heart of the algorithm. We loop through every cell of our table. At each spot, we check the characters. If the character from string 1 matches the character from string 2, we don't have to delete anything new. We just carry over the cost from the diagonal, basically, the cost before we considered these two matching characters. But if they don't match, we have to make a tough choice. We check two possibilities: deleting the character from string 1 or deleting the character from string 2. We calculate the cost for both and pick the minimum one. It's always good to think about edge cases. What if one string is empty? Our initialization step handled that perfectly. What if the strings have absolutely nothing in common, like A, B, C, and def? The algorithm will realize that deleting everything is the only option and sum up all the ASCII values. And if the strings are already identical, the code will just walk down the diagonal and return 0, which is exactly what we want. So how efficient is this? The time complexity is big O of m times n, where m and n are the lengths of the two strings. This is because we have a nested loop that visits every cell in our table exactly once. The space complexity is also big O of m times n, because we are storing that entire table in memory. Alright, that covers the main solution in Python. As promised, for those of you who code in other languages, I'm about to show the full solutions for Java, C++, and JavaScript. I won't be breaking these down step by step, so just pause the video on your language of choice to check it out. Here is the full solution in Java. It uses a 2D integer array and the code pointer method to get ASCII values. You can pause here to review. Next up, here is the C++ version. We're using a vector of vectors for the DP table. Feel free to pause and grab the code. And finally, here is the solution in JavaScript. We use charcode@ to access the ASCII values. Hopefully seeing it in these different languages helps solidify the concept. So let's wrap it up. We learned that this is really just a variation of the longest common subsequence problem. The main twist is that instead of just counting how many characters we keep, we are trying to minimize the specific ASCII cost of what we throw away. By defining our state properly in the grid, we can solve this efficiently. Also, if you're looking for even more Leetcode problems beyond the daily challenge, I've started a second channel called Leetcode Unlocked. It's where I'll be posting solutions to a ton of other problems. So if you're serious about your interview prep, be sure to check it out. The link is in the description below. Hope this Leetcode solution breakdown made sense. If it helped, give that like button a click, maybe subscribe for more, or drop a comment if you have questions. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you know straight away when I upload a video, because I upload videos daily. If you want to support the channel, a few people have asked how I plan my solutions. I'm a big fan of sketching out the logic and data structures on a tablet before I code. It really helps. I've put affiliate links in the description to the tablet I use and a few other good options. Using those links doesn't cost you anything extra but really helps me out. Or, if you're feeling generous, there's always the Boba Fund. Keep coding, and I'll catch you in the next one.